Dog 2.
Alright, hello everyone. Welcome to the Ultra Ball Division Power Rankings. As you all know, my name is Spades at this point, and joining me for this we have Garden Hose.
Hello.
And then we have DJS.
Hi.
So guys, we have the Ultra Ball Division, the top division, and we have some great players returning, some new players ready to make their names for themselves, and just ready to see how this goes. So, without further ado,
it's gonna be a fun season, you know.
Yeah, well, especially for someone in this division. Alright, so we have this in pick order. So the first pick was Mick and the Milky Way Milkies, and he went with pick 1 Rillaboom. So let me ask you guys, in this format, what are your thoughts of Rillaboom?
I was asked this earlier today by Leo. Well, it's pretty decent. Got some decent stats. 125 base attack. That's pretty damn good. Grassy Surge, Grassy Glide's always a fun thing to run. And that's about all I can think of. What about you, DJS?
Well, I know that Rillaboom is one of the best ones in this format, and I like that he ran with Rillaboom, although he can lose some of the artwork profit got from Rillaboom because high horsepower is everywhere nowadays. But is the nature in this game? But I know that he trains in fire of some. Is nature power in this game? That's just a
nature power.
Nature power.
I think it is. It should be in, right?
I don't know. It's a cut move or not, because nature power with hit trend and boom steering is actually something that I use quite in singles, so that would be fun.
I don't think nature power is a cut move, so it should be there.
Well, then that's good for hit trend to try take on some water types at least, if boom is gone.
I just think Rillaboom's going to be the one handling all the water types, so, and also Rotom Wash, as he has a Fire Water Grass Core, which I think is way more important in this format than in the last one, because without Dynamax, your team can play bulkier and also need to live hits easier. So having bulky switch-ins to moves is great. And I like how the train is supported by a Levitate-Mon and a Grass type.
And a Grass type, yeah.
Actually, there's a lot of things that are immune to ground here with Noivern and Togetic. So this team's got Tailwind from the Noivern. It's got Follow Me, it's got Trick Room, Fake Out Pressure. This team's got a lot of what you want in a draft team. It's got heavy hitters. You have actually a very balanced team here. Despite having the 2 flying types, I think this is pretty balanced.
I would just try to see a better Trick Room user be.
Yeah, BHM and Golurk aren't the premier.
Trick Room.
I mean, BHM is a very good bomb, but it's not reliable, I feel like, maybe.
No ghost resist.
I mean, many things will outspeed them in Trick Rooms, so they are not quite reliable.
Yeah, but what you said with the double flying type is true, but they do function very differently as flying types. Like Noivern is just mostly there for Tailwind, and maybe you could run Super Fang on it, it's decent, get some shred moves, but Togetic is just purely there for, mostly there for Follow Me, helping, and whatever.
Yeah, so Togetic is more of the bulky support, and Noivern is the hyper offense, get in your face kind of deal. So yeah, I'm a big fan of the Tailwind aspect of this team. The Trick Room aspect seems a little bit wanting, but other than that, I'm very happy with my rating of, I'm going to give it an 8. I think that it has everything I want in a draft team. I think it's fire, water, grass. You got multiple forms of speed control. Jesus. Fake out pressure, intimidate. You have everything you need. It's just the trick room mode is a little lacking, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Fire, water, grass was road wash, heat, and Rillaboom, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's very strong.
Yeah, I don't know what Bazo does though.
It's 139 attack and has every elemental ice or like every elemental punch move, dual wing beat, rock slide, just stupid coverage, a huge attack stat. In Tailwind, it's very fast.
Yeah. I think I agree with you there. Decent 8. Yeah, where the hell am I putting this?
I'll put it in for you. So 8 for Garden, and then DJS, what is your ranking?
7.5.
You're gonna give it a what?
7.5.
Okay.
Oh, we're putting
Yoram
that.
gets
okay, nice.
Yoram, your ranking.
My ranking. So we're doing whole numbers and half numbers, right? So there's no 8 minuses and bullshit like that.
Yoram's gonna do like.
You can do 7.99 if you want.
He's gonna do like 2 pi.
Yeah, of course. No. I would give it an 8 as well. I would give it an 8 as well.
Yeah, I think 8 is. That's where I'm at with it. It's a very good team. And
yeah.
Not much more to say there. Alright.
It's like
cover most of its types.
Right.
It's better than the basically because like fire, water, grass is like probably one of like it's like all high rated models. Rillaboom is probably one of the best grass types. Same thing with Heatran and fire. Same thing with Rotom, Wash, and water. So it's just very good.
Nice.
Alright. And now we go to the second team. Yeah, this works.
Yeah, just give it a second to load. There we go.
There we go. We have Bardo and the Phoenix Rising Voltage as the second team.
Bardo.
God, very. Oh, that's.
Let's see if the stream loaded that up or not. But anyways, yeah, he went with Urshifu Single Strike with the second overall pick.
A message for Yoram. Toaster says, Yoram, where's my kiss?
I'm not. Ah, man.
Okay.
Yeah, buy me dinner first, then you get a kiss.
Okay, anyways.
But
Anyway,
he got
Bardo's
single. I think Bardo had Suicune, right, as well?
Yeah, he is. Urshifu Single Strike is his first pick. His Fire, Water, Grass of Suicune, Arcanine, Tangela. And then he went Indeedee Male, Aegislash, Morgrem, Rhydon, Altaria, and Natu.
Oh.
I mean, there's 3 months I get Tailwind, which might be a bit overkill.
Isn't it just 2? Oh, I guess Natu gets Tailwind as well.
And Natu
Suicune's gonna be the main source of it, I think.
Yeah, but is there a Mon on this team apart from Natu that gets Trick Room, or is it just that one?
Indeedee Male.
Indeedee Male gets Trick Room, yeah.
Oh, Indeedee Male, yeah, Indeedee Male, yeah. Okay.
Mm.
So then
That one's got.
This is like
Never mind.
I mean, he probably just drafted Natu cost because I don't feel like he needs it. I feel like he couldn't get another 1-pointer, but like there's not that many good 1-pointers anyway. So.
I mean, I've seen Duck King do really interesting things with Natu, so I think that he'll maybe do the same. But this team looks a little less offensive than the last team.
Yeah, actually, the only source of power is coming from Urshifu.
Yeah.
And maybe Aegislash.
And maybe Arcanine if you do that.
Sounds like.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like mons like Arcanine and Suicune, they can deal damage, but it's like they're more bulky.
Support, yeah.
And then
And if you use NDD mail with Urshifu, the sucker punch is gonna be
Yeah, you
a
can't use Sucker
problem.
Punch.
Yeah.
And I also see that this team is a little earthquake weak. Cause I don't think you are gonna bring out Arya and Natu too often.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably not. You might not even see Rhydon that much either.
Yeah, but earthquake will be very spammable at least. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So he's definitely gonna have to play this team bulky
Yeah.
for the most part. He does have terrain control, he does have Intimidate, he does have a Redirector in Tangela.
He's got Prankster too, that's quite
Yeah,
fun.
but prankster screens also.
Yeah, so like he's got pieces, it's just more so can he finish games off is where our concern is.
What is he in Prankster?
Morgrim.
Yeah, more.
Oh, it's Morgrim. Okay, yeah, okay. So that's like Prankster, the Prankster Street and Prankster D-Wave most likely.
Yeah, so like you can definitely do some stuff there.
Doesn't it also get like Will-O-Wisp or something? Or am I just... It's
Oh.
confusing.
I don't think it does.
No, Morgan
Yeah.
I
doesn't
don't
get
think Morgrim
used.
gets into it. No, it's just D-Wave, I think.
It gets, yeah, only T-Wave. I used it in Speed 2.
Alright.
So it can at least use foul play for damage.
Yeah.
Let's get started like fake tears, that could be fun.
Well, Morgrim gets fake tears, but
Yeah.
the thing you want to use fake tears, like I guess to support is indeed mail. But if there's psychic
Yeah,
terrain up, it
psychic
doesn't
terrain, you
work.
can't use fake tears.
Exactly. So that's
Yeah.
a little weird.
I
mean,
see
you could
the issue,
maybe
yeah.
do that with Aegislash out of the terrain, but
Yeah, and if, for example, if you're running like a more offensive Suicune set, like if you take there something next to your Suicune, like your Suicune is still gonna hit a lot, but it's a little less optimal.
yeah.
I mean, Suicune doesn't have that high of an special attack stats, so even if you run offensive Suicune, it won't do that much.
Here's what he could
Yeah,
do.
but if they're
he
half
could
their-
do, like, he could do as much damage as possible in the early game, and then just have
And then try
Urshifu
to-
Wicked Blow everything to death.
Yeah.
Or he can just use Urshifu early game and try to use his bulk to take hits the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think I'm just concerned about the lack of offense, and I'm gonna go ahead and give that a 6. Like, I think the typings are all good. It's just I'm very concerned about the offense on this team. It's a very nice bulk team, though. I will not complain about that. This team is extremely bulky, especially on the physical side, but especially in the fact that there's no offense. Actually, I'm gonna drop that to a 5. I think 6 is too high for that. But yeah, I'm just worried about the offense.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah. Can see that.
I mean, I still think he can do some with it, so I'll give it a. Yeah, I'll give it a 6. I feel like he can do this, but I'm like normally like 6 or 5.5, but I think I'll give it a 6.
Okay.
I'll give it a 5.5.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do the
right in
same.
middle.
I'll do the same, 5.5.
Sitting on the bench.
A very
There we
clean
go.
5.5 average. It's not a bad team. It's just like you gotta kill things, and I don't think we're doing that here. So, all right.
Yeah.
Next team, number 3.
It's a...
We have DJS himself.
Yeah. With the other
Who is the king of the singles division, is also going to prove his worth in doubles. So, do you want to talk about your team, or
I don't.
you don't?
Alright.
Well, okay.
Good talk. Good talk.
Yeah. Excellent. Alright. Anyways, yeah. So Urshifu Rapid, good first pick. Snagging Whimsicott 3rd. That's actually very surprising it went that long.
Yeah, definitely. That's more like a first pick.
Yeah,
or like a
usually
first
you see
round pick.
Whimsicott pick first.
He's there representing the old Grookey gang with Grookey.
That's right. Well, see, unlike the last team, this team has the offense that I was looking for. Urshifu
Yeah, he's got
Rapid,
Grookey.
Zapdos, Crocodile,
Say
definitely.
Grookey. Say Grookey.
65 attack is
It
not
does
a-
have to a G-Max Blastoise, thank you. This was a
That's
max
G-Max
defense Blastoise.
This is not max,
It did
so we'll leave it.
50. I know, the point is, it can still do quite a lot of damage.
Anyways.
We
have
got
that
Zach
package,
angry in the chat.
right?
It's Drifloon.
Oh yeah, I snapped his Drifloon.
Well, yeah, you can activate it with terrain with Grookey, so you have the Grookey Drifloon lead for Unburdened Tailwind.
Instead
I
of
get
the
Prankster Tailwind.
Instead
I
of
have Prankster Tailwind, so I don't think I need Unburdened Tailwind.
Probably not, no. Anyways, you do have Trick Room mode as well with Turtonator, Registeel, and Slowking. Which is
Yes, it is based off a draft order cheesy. Sorry, carry on.
Well, yeah, anyway, so you actually have a nice Trick Room, like, oriented plan there. Turtonator with the Shell Armor and the Iron Defense Body Press set is actually really nice because you can't get crit.
Yeah, my Urshifu counter.
When you play Bardo, yeah, you can't counter it, can't hit you. And I'm a big fan of Crocodile. The more I see it, the more I like it. So this is a more top-heavy team than the ones that we've seen, but you have some play to it. You can go into Trick Room, you can play damage reduction with Whimsicott or with Crocodile. You have Tailwind with Zapdos, Urshifu, and even Linoon can do some things, like Belly Drum, for example. So yeah, it's not bad. I just feel like it's a little top-heavy. But you do have the Iron Defense Body Press for days.
Yeah, double Iron Defense Body Press. Just have to be careful when playing Zack with his Ghost.
Yes.
Yeah, you can't body press a Ghost.
Wait, doesn't it get like heavy slam?
I think
That's
Just
steal.
75 attack.
Yeah.
Oh, was that not like body press? My bad.
Oh, it was some
I thought it was like
damage
body
based on
press.
weight.
Zapdos does not have Tailwind. He's referring to Whimsicott having Tailwind. So yeah, I think I'm gonna put it on par with Bardo's team at 5. I just feel like the top heaviness is what's gonna kill you. That's all I got for that.
I mean, part of me, so it seems like, you know, it's Urshifu Rapid, right?
Yes, it's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Water Urshifu, which I like a lot more than Single
Water
Strike.
Urshifu. Yeah, same. I mean, I like them both. But Water Urshifu, I feel like covers more, maybe. And then there's Zapdos, Rookie, what else? Whimsicott.
Yeah, he's
Right?
Firewater Grasses, Urshifu Rapid, Whimsicott, Turtonator.
Okay. I mean, I feel like his team might have more options than Bardo's, but like Bardo's, like bulk-wise, it's a little bit less. It's like with the Iron Defense sets and with the mode in Trick Room being a lot better. Just, I do agree with the top heaviness. I really dislike top heavy myself, simply because I don't want to draft like a lot of one-pointers or like super low. But for some teams it works. And even though like with like stuff like Linoon, yeah, they're not gonna functioning that much, and they're probably not going to be brought as much. But there are going to be certain games where the teams where it works again.
Yeah, that's fair. Alright, what do we got with ratings?
Yeah, I'd give it 5. Got decent trick room mode there with like turret, Registeel. Bit of got an offense mode.
DJS, what's your rank of your own team?
Yeah, I was gonna give it 5 anyways. So.
Okay, easy. And then Yoram, do you want to complete the row with 5s?
Watch, he'll be the odd one out.
We'll go 4.9.
He'll just go for like.
No, 5.5.
5.5, alright. So he did be the odd
Damn
one
it,
out.
Yoram.
I mean, it's still a 5. More 5. I have improved.
Averaging to a 5.1
Easy.
because of Yoram.
Alright, moving on. We have pick number 4, which was Twin, and this is the monotype team. One of them. Mono Ice.
I love it.
Two in the Ultra.
Yes, there's 2 monotype teams.
This is Mono Ghost, right?
The other one's Mono Ghost. This one's Mono
No.
Ice.
Yeah. Look at that 10 weakness to rock. Yes. I love it.
There is 10 resistance to ice.
Mono Ghost.
Oh,
He
we
has-
see Zach's type chart. It's gonna be beautiful. But
Yeah.
anyways,
Because he was
so he has 2 ways to set hail. He has speed control
Only 2?
galore with Weavile and Frostlass. I guess everything gets hail, but snow
Yo,
warning stuff.
only 2?
Yeah. His Darm G
There are-
result, which are big attackers. Jinx with Fake Out, Lovely Kiss, Trick Room stuff. This team is not as bad as what it looks like when you see the type chart.
Yeah.
But I'll
Well,
take
I
your...
think he could have got L and Sense West, the only thing ice type that resist rock.
Yeah,
It could.
I think he said something about Alolan Sandslash, but then went against it. Like, the hard part about Alolan Sandslash is it's 4 times weak to 2 types you're weak to already. Like, that's kind of
Yeah,
what I noticed when
it's a
I
bit-
played Monotype. It's like I had Durant, but I never wanted to bring Durant because it was 4 times weak to a type my opponent was going to bring every week. So, I can see why the Sandslash was not left. I guess Ninetales is the exception to that rule, but you're going to sash Ninetales. Actually, maybe not, because you have lots of things you want to sash.
I think Darm could be like a heavy hitter this season. Like, just season 10 in general.
Well, Darm is going to take most of the kills. Darm and Arctozolt will
Yeah.
take all the kills.
Pretty much, yeah.
Maybe Vanillux too.
I was gonna say Frostlass, but yeah, maybe
Vanilla is
Vanilla
actually
too.
very good, but I feel like within this can do bits, but it's like the problem with mono teams, like it's so hard to rate them because they just chart-wise, type-wise, it's gotta be terrible and it's like, a 2 or something. But like what the mons actually do, it's still very good. Because
Right.
gold-wise is usually pretty decent.
Like, if we go by like what I was ranking before, it's like, alright, we have speed control, we don't have fire, water, grass, but that's impossible anyway. Actually, no, wait, there is nice grass, so it is possible.
Yeah,
with
Abomasnow.
Zen mode,
There is
Darm G,
Abomasnow. And Gen.
Wait, nice grass.
Yeah, Abomasnow.
Abomasnow, yeah.
Oh, Abomasnow, yeah.
So he could have, but
That's almost no.
he does
Yeah,
have a
Water
fire
Ice, you got
resist though.
Arcfish.
You might not
Oh
see
yeah,
it first,
Walrein.
but
is-
Walrein is a
uh,
resist to fire with thick fat, and that's actually specifically why he picked Walrein.
Fair enough,
It says Darm resists fire, but I'm guessing that's Zen mode specifically.
Yeah. But who's gonna? I don't think he's gonna bring Zen mode. And also, it's written sheer force in
Hang on,
ground.
why the hell? Why is it?
Hmm?
Why does it say it resists fighting, steel, fire? What?
What?
Am I just going insane, or is it? Darmanitan apparently resists fighting, steel, and fire.
So it's because
I'm not
it's
going
counting
insane.
the fire one, I think. It's also abilities written sheer force instead of gorilla tactics.
Wait, why
So
is it
they're-
saying it resists fighting though?
Maybe it's
Does
maybe
it
it's
think
maybe-
showing us the.
Oh, I think it is calculating the fire down.
Yeah, I
It is
think it's
Zen mode.
Yeah.
that one. The fire Zen mode Darm, I think it's doing. That's weird.
Yeah, just yeah.
Well, that means another fighting weakness. Nothing else.
Yeah. So for a monotype team,
Yeah.
I still want to give
Pretty
it
good.
like a 3.
Yeah.
I'm more
I
in
guess
the
that's honest
position with
about the
monotype teams. It's like you need to prove this team can win games, and
Hmm.
like if you can cover your weaknesses
I-
well, which this can do, I think it can be a fine team. Except everyone's gonna bring a rock move against you because you have no resistance to rock.
I would legit probably, like, if I was them, I would, like, legit just try and just bring rocks 1 week just to annoy him, you know?
This team
Every
loses
time
to
it's
all
like-
rocks. DJS,
Like,
Like, you
play
know,
this
rocks
team.
are terrible,
Yeah.
but, like, I would probably bring in, I
Yeah, I
brought
did-
rocks against, like, I brought
Right.
rocks against the Charizard just to have to get him on half HP already, like, and the guy got mad at me, I was like, yes, yes.
Yeah, I can bring register with rocks.
I
And
do wonder how many weeks Twin deals with Stealth Rocks, or will deal with Stealth Rocks.
Oh,
I don't think Stealth Rocks will be brought that much, because there's not that much switching, so it's not that good anyway, but,
yeah.
you know, I mean, it can work, like, a week, like, if it's, like,
yeah, the rocks
Yeah.
also hamper the switching because you can't switch out too much if rocks are on the field. That's the main problem.
You know what? I'm gonna bump it up.
Does
to
one
a
of his
4.
mons get white guard?
I like this team. It looks very cool, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
there's no, wait, he has no Tailwind, right? Because I think the only mod eyesight that gets Tailwind, like Articuno gets it, does he have Articuno?
Frostmoth.
Frostmoth gets it, well, yeah, okay, so it's only Frostmoth.
Yeah. Frostmoth is also really specially bulky.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
physically bulky, but with Weavile fake out pressure, you can actually pull this off. Or Jake's fake out pressure.
Yeah, he can put it up, yeah.
So,
So it's kind of said that he's especially bulky, and then a rock side which is annihilated, but
alright.
Hmm.
Regardless, I'm gonna lock in a 4. Garden, what are you locking in?
I would be nice and give him a 4.5.
Alright, DJS.
I'll give it a 3.5.
3.5, and then Yoram.
I'm also doing a 3.5.
Alright. I'm ready to see this team play. That's all I want to know. I just want to see
Yeah.
this team.
Yeah.
I think mono teams are like very fun to watch the matches of, so that's what I'm gonna be hyper. Like,
Yeah.
it's both super easy to prep for because like you know the typing, you know what you gotta bring, but it's also very hard to type for because like he could bring other stuff. Like your mom still have to do the thing, and he knows what monster you're bringing most of the time
Yeah.
because it's very easy to get. Like for example, if the guy has a fire type, you know the fire type's coming. Like is he really not gonna bring the fire type that's super effective on like almost every
Yeah,
monster?
it's a weird
Yeah.
dynamic to team building. That's what I learned whenever I played monotype. It's like I can basically guess 5 or 6 of the mons my opponent's bringing because of
Yeah.
what they should bring, and if they don't bring those, they just lose. So,
Yeah. If
so it makes
if
prep
Twin can
actually
pull off a win
not
first
terrible
week,
for you.
if Twin can pull off a win first week, I think he could like Garrisol into thinking he might be able to win again or another mono
Yeah,
team to
week
win.
1's important. So
Yeah,
let's
so
move on.
it's definitely hell. It's
We
important
have
all
a
the time,
lot of teams
especially for monos.
to talk about here. So we have Odie returning to us yet again as the
Oh,
Massachusetts Meltans. And he has his trusty Incineroar that he's been using every chance he gets. Now, upon first inspection, I see no... Oh no, I do see a grass type in Thwacky. I was gonna say I just saw no fire water grass core that is Thwacky. I'm not entirely sure what we're doing here other than maybe Moltres and Raichu.
the hell are you running about? You could run Weakness Policy, Moltres, Galar with Quick Attack, Sylveon, Pixelate.
Yeah, but it's, like I mean that's gonna take a lot of damage down.
Yeah, because it can't max anymore.
probably like
Yeah.
to run like weakness policy, like Ultra Scalar is probably taking like at least 30% of the quick attack.
Yeah, plus Ultras is fairly fast itself anyway, so with the special attack and attack boosts, it could do a number on people. That's all I can say.
I'm just confused where Seismitoad comes in. Like, you see Seismitoad on rain teams because of Swift Swim. So I'm not entirely
Was there
sure
even a rain team this season?
Yeah,
Yes, there was. Somebody did draft rain.
One.
But
So maybe it's to counter that team. I don't know.
I
Well, you
guess,
have
but like, you
Plucky
still
for
don't
rain.
resist water. I guess you have water absorb.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Never mind there. Trick Room mode with, I guess,
Porygon.
Latios and Porygon setting Trick Room. You have
Ah, the
Tailwind with
Lucky lane.
Latios. So this team's actually going to rely on Latios a lot, I feel. Because it's its only form of
Mhm.
speed control.
Yeah, it also has some damage.
Wait, does Moltres not get Tailwind?
No.
No.
I don't
And when you
think
say
so. Just
damage,
ability.
look at Ensign's attack stat.
Yeah, but
I
you
know
hardly-
Odie. Odie made Incineroar a kill leader in RPDL. The season he won,
Yeah.
he used offensive Incineroar.
Yeah, I think I definitely, considering that the winner of Grookey last season used Incineroar like every single week, I think I definitely underestimated them.
Like, Incineroar is more
just
than just the parting shot fake out mon we see in regular VGC today.
VGC.
It has a 115 attack stat that you can really play with in draft.
Yeah.
So. Besides the point,
Okay,
I think the speed tiers are really awkward.
Yeah.
110, 90, 24, yeah.
I think Avalug's a bit to blame for
Go on.
that. Yeah, they're gonna remind
I'm
us.
not sure. I'm not.
Yeah, this looks like that different puzzle pieces are just joined together.
Yeah, I'm not too sold on this team yet.
Yeah.
Like, Raichu can do a lot of damage reduction. So, like, if you want to play that kind of game with, like, your
Charm,
Impulse and Charm. Ensign has Intimidate. So maybe you can play a game where you just set up a Moltres and go to town.
Mm-hmm.
There's also Sylveon plus Ensign because Ensign Intimidate makes Sylveon much better bulk-wise, so... There are pieces here. They are very misshapen, and they take some work trying to get them to fit together. That's my opinion of this team.
Yeah. I
Like,
see where you're coming
Seismitoad
from.
out without rain. I guess Moltres and Raichu and Sylveon kind of have some synergy there, but
I think Otie has a plan there. We just haven't.
yeah,
We just can't see what the plan is. If you know what I mean.
Odie's gonna do
Yeah,
something out of
also-
left field.
This team doesn't have a fairy resist. So
It does not, and actually I noticed that as well. Its type chart looks
Hasn't
a
he made-
little strange.
First two types are fun.
Hasn't OT made like every playoff game? Well, made it to playoffs in
Yes,
every
so
time he's shown
It
up.
wouldn't surprise me if Odie made playoffs this season, because he
Yeah.
does make playoffs each season. So
I don't know
think
if you
this
can
is
see
gonna
from
be
the
a lot harder
accomplishments.
to pull off than
Normal.
previous seasons of his.
Yeah.
So
I guess we just gotta wait and see, you know.
yeah, I'm gonna give him a 4.5 for my ranking. I think it's better than the Mono
I
Ice
don't-
team, but
It's 70 better.
Yeah.
Just type chart wise. So I'll give it a 4.5 as well.
alright.
Yeah, I think I'll do the same. 4.5.
Are we gonna run the board, DJS?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, very accurate. But he's still making
Bingo.
playoffs. That's how that works.
Yeah.
The mom.
It's Odie. He makes playoffs. We've seen that song and dance several times. All right, we have a newcomer joining us this season.
Isn't this one the first?
Well, the
Of
first
newcomers?
of many newcomers when we talk about the Pokeball division. But we have somebody who is playing in the Speed Tours and doing fairly well in this format. So
Fairly well is an understatement.
yeah, they did pretty good, especially since they had very nice prep. So I'm curious how that prep relays to having a week instead of just a day. But we have Noah and the Canberra Granados. And we see, again, first thing I look for in these teams is Fire, Water, Grass. Volk, Serena, Gastro.
Don't forget about Lytton.
And Lytton. But that's a nice little trio there, to say the least.
Wait, did he snipe red with Lytton? That's what I want to know.
Probably. Alright, DJS, initial thoughts on the team.
It's a sand team. First of all, so I would like to see
Yeah.
another sand. I don't know why he's drafting 2 sand users.
Yeah, Hippotas.
Maybe he
That's
wants
Hippo
to
the-
Eviolite the Hippo? I don't know. Or if somebody's gonna bring Weather against him, he can switch back into Hippo. I don't like the little Hippo that much.
Yeah, but that means if you have Titar, Hippo, and Excadrill, that means just spam water moves or grass moves. Because I don't think Titar and Hippo would be in the same game.
No, probably
together.
not.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
Like, why would he ever bring Hippo over?
Yeah, the same question. So that's a wasted slot, in my opinion.
So, my thoughts of T-Tar, I'm not really a big fan of T-Tar because of that 4x weakness to fighting. This team can cover that though, like with Volcarona and Gardevoir at least.
Well, Volk is not that bulky on the physical side. We can,
No, it is not.
yeah.
Bronzong being the Tricker mode, I think this team has to play in Trick Room almost, except for Sand. So it has Sand and Trick Room as its 2 modes. So there's that.
What are your Trick Room setters?
Bronzong.
Gardevoir can sit with them also,
Yeah,
I think.
Gardevoir as well. He's got Fake Out with Meanfu and Litten, which feels bad, but
Yeah.
Wait, Lytton gets Fate.
yeah, I think it does.
Yeah.
Didn't realize that.
The whole family
against
is
it as well.
yeah.
Yeah, I have to check like how much can it actually do. Like Lytton and Meowth, like they're not really gonna come that much, but like Vega is just really good. So it's kind of a little bit bad that that's just only 2 big out mounts. Like, just because like they're gonna die afterwards most likely, or you're just gonna ignore them.
Yeah, I guess for my ranking, I think I'll give it a 5.5. I like Volcarona as a Pokemon. I like what this team is doing, but there's just
Like as a fire water grass for it's very good, but after that, I feel like it's
you know what I'm
I
gonna
like
go
a
with
bit.
6. I changed my mind. I think 6 is fine. It's more so just there's 2 distinct modes on this team, and having 2 very strong modes is great. So and maybe you can just Quiver Dance your Volcarona and just win. That's another thing. other rankings?
Yeah, I'll give it a 5.
Alright.
5.5.
I'll do the same. 5.5. Yeah, I'm typing. It's hard. There we go.
And then Yoram was a 5 as well, or 5.5?
I said 5.5.
Okay.
So I'm kind of tempted to put a 6.
I
do
believe
actually
in
like
Volcarona.
Well,
Yeah.
change mine to a
Volcarona.
6.
Okay,
I believe.
we'll go with that.
He slapped me in the speed tour, so I got it.
Volcarona and Bronzong, I believe in. Alright, next up we will have Noah's nemesis, Pumpkin.
Okay.
Pumpkin recently
that Noah's
won. Yeah, all the tours that Pumpkin won, he beat Noah in the finals.
I see.
And
So to counter Noah, we
this
put-
is this is a team. Oh boy. So
This
Beanie,
is terrifying. Let's just say that.
Driflim. We've never seen JP Koala win a league with that. Definitely not. Metagross, Entei,
Guess I unplugged my headphones.
like
This was legit my core from last season. For like the first 5 weeks.
yeah. Well, this
Beanie.
core, other than the fact that it's extremely top heavy,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna straight up drop the 8.5. That's the top heaviness drops at 1.5 for me, but that's a really solid
Also-
core. Tailwind.
So we got
Trick
Speedy,
Room.
Metagross, Driflim.
Wait, why the hell is Maractus an ice type?
Julian, you're
what is the
What the hell did you do?
this is all this is all Julian's fault.
I'm sorry. I saw the 2 ices. I'm like, that don't look right. And then looked at the tie that's Maractus. I'm like, wait, what the?
Maractus is a great ice type. So you know all the moves again? So apart from the top heavy, like what does the makeup used to? What is this makeup month? Like what did he get?
There is
You
no
can
fake
use
out
it,
moves.
right?
Oh, Pichu. Duh. Pichu.
Pichu is fun, but I think I'll give it an 8. I think it's a very good team. I used most of the months last season, so I know what they do. I mean, I was kind of like I didn't use Entei that well, but I was kind of hope that he can, because that was bad with him.
I mean, there's a firewater.
So, yeah, I think an 8 is fair.
Like
The
Miraculous isn't.
Miraculous Center, yeah.
Although it does have Storm Drain, which is pretty funny.
Yeah,
You could, like-
Metagross gets some useful moves. But it's not very bulky at all.
So here's the idea. You use Surf on Feeny, and then Maractus gets special attack boost.
Yeah, but his coverage is only grass types.
Yeah, that's fair.
It gets stuck up some good physical moves, but special coverage is not very good.
Yeah, that's fair. But also the fact that, like, look at the speed tiers of these mods. They can operate in either Trick Room or Tailwind. Which is pretty nice.
Yeah, that's what's nice about the mid tiers.
Yeah, is you
Okay,
can play Tapu
I'm
Fini,
gonna have to
Drifblim,
skip
or you
for,
can
like,
do P2 and...
5 minutes, I think. I have to go for a little bit because I'm going inside and just gonna check when I have
Okay.
dinner. So I'll dip for like 5 minutes and
Yeah.
probably be back after.
Alright.
Oh, good. Guess whose Wi-Fi decided to die on the mid-stream?
Blame Cardin's Wi-Fi.
Yes, it looks like I'll be operating on a phone for a while.
Unfortunate. Alright, anyways, you guys' rankings. Metagross Entei, good combo. P2 is bulky. Feeny, Drifblim, good combo. Mammo, Maractus rounded out.
Yeah, Maractus the ice type.
Yeah. Okay, now it's a grass type. Julian must.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Everybody say hi
I
to
can't-
Julian.
I can't look at chat. That sucks. Let's get on the
Okay.
drive.
Anyways, Garden DJS rankings.
I'll give it 7.5 then.
7
Because
Okay.
it's a 6-man team usually. So
Alright, so
I'll give it. Oh, sorry.
oh wait, no,
give
DJ's
it-
was 7.5. Garden.
I'll give it an 8. It's pretty solid.
Alright. So, there's a lot of anticipation for Pumpkin as he got moved up a lot. So.
Yeah. Yeah, he's gone from Grookey all the way up to Ultra Ball.
Alright,
Sorry,
next
what
team.
was
we have
Grookey?
the next team, which I think a lot of people are excited to see.
I'm trying. What was there? I am.
yeah,
As Zach's team, okay.
Yeah, the Mono Ghost.
Considering it's a monotype team, I really like this squad.
Now, first off, I want you to look at the type chart.
That is beautiful.
Look at that.
This is so beautiful. Just look at those normal and fighting resistances. Unless they have Scrappy, nothing is. Unless they have Scrappy, nothing is touching this team.
You know, I thought about
with normal and
about this.
fighting type moves.
If you play Mono Ghost, you're only weak to Ghost types, which you took most of the good ones, and you're weak to
Wait,
Dark types.
And then just depending on what mons you have, you got a couple of weaknesses.
Yeah,
other
but like,
weaknesses.
think about that. If your main weakness to your team is Ghost, and you take all the Ghost types,
Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah.
alright,
I'm
yes,
looking at. I am mesmerized by this type chart.
it's so beautiful.
Yes, it is.
Alright, I will ask DJS again. Thoughts on this monotype team?
well, he took Shandy from me and I got his Typhoon. So there's a trade there. And Mono Ghost is actually quite fun to use. I used it in a monotype rig. Ghost at finals in knockoff spam. That's the main issue. Because there is nothing that there is knockoff. So, and it's a DGC, so you can run on one cover berry, I think. Except that this is a very fun team to use, it should be. Ghost is good.
It's funny how important Sableye is here. Like, what we were missing from the other monotype team was a Prankstermon, and Sableye will do a lot of work for this team.
And Sable and Mimikyu.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
These two will be the
Gengar
key.
has Icy Wind as another form of speed control, so Trick Room
I
on
had Sableye.
all of these mons.
Sableye Prankster with stuff like Quash, Rain Dance, Sunny Day, Thunder. No, not Thunder Wave. Will-O-Wisp.
Fake Out, Will-O-Wisp.
Yeah, Fake Out 2, Foul Play, stuff like that. It's definitely a menace in its own
Encore.
little way.
So how are we covering our dark weakness, I think? Like, Ghost weakness we're just accepting. Our dark weakness is covered
Mimikyu.
by Mimikyu.
Yeah, 'cause
And
that's
maybe-
not-
Life Orb
Yeah.
Mimikyu. If he does not bring Life Orb Mimikyu, 1 week.
Oh yeah, you can body press also.
You can't body press this team. That's all you see.
No, I'm saying you can use body press against dark types.
Oh yes, you can. Yeah.
Against dark types.
Yeah, he didn't. Aegisa should have been good because it has Ghost Combat, but I guess Dublet.
Does Double A get body press? If it does,
No,
that
it
thing's
gets
a
CC.
monster.
It gets Ghost Combat and Sacred Sword. but
That's
not body press.
unfortunate. Imagine if that thing got body press.
So it has. It's a ghost. It doesn't have a body to press.
That's okay. You're not wrong. I want to say this is worse than the Mono Ice team. I'm not sure.
Yeah, you hear that, Zach?
I don't know. They're both. I'm gonna put them on the same form. I think this team definitely looks like a lot of fun to play, but I don't know. It's so hard to rate these monotype teams. Like, This team could go 8-0. Is the set.
It could go
It could go 8-0 or go
it could
0-8.
go 08.
Yeah, I will probably go 4-4. Like that.
I'll give it the same. I'll give it a 4-2.
I'll give it a 5.
And Yoram is gone, so we're just gonna give him the 4.3 to save the average. He'll just be
Yes.
the average. That's what the average is.
The
Okay.
average saver.
And that actually started. That was the start of the second half of the picks. Was Zach's team. So
Alright.
next we move on to Panda, which is very new to the league. But they're going to test their luck in the Ultra Ball division with Polytoad, Mantine, the very fast tailwind there.
Oh yeah,
And
Mantine
Dreadnought,
gets like Swift
yeah.
one, doesn't it?
Yeah, switch the tailwind.
Tangrowth, Tapu Koko, his Koko Hitmonlee, which is nice. Escavalier, he has Trick Room on Orbeetle. Guzzlord 2. Is this a 10-mon team? I think it
Oh,
is.
Yeah, it has a lot of 8 and 9 points.
Right, and Orbeetle and Dreadnought actually have their own use on this team.
Yeah.
It's covered most of his weak. Covered quite a lot of his weaknesses.
Yeah. Like, he's sort of weak to what? Rock?
Yeah, he has nothing over
Yeah,
3.
just a minus 2 in
His
rock.
type chart looks fantastic.
-1 in flying.
And -2 in bug, or no, -2 in rock.
-2 in
everything
rock and
else
-1 in
Minus
flying.
Poison.
Oh, poison? Yeah, where the hell
Oh,
poison?
poison too, but well, he's on immune, so
Yeah,
that actually.
yeah.
Yeah, he's neutral. He's neutral to poison. Or overall neutral,
Oh.
sorry. This
So-
is...
The fact that this is a 10-mon team gives it a lot of credit there.
What? Let's give it a 9. That's
I'm
what
gonna
I'm
go
doing.
with an 8, but because I think that there's a lot of offense to be lacking and a lot of maneuvering to do with
Zach,
this
come on.
team. But the fact that you have a legit 10-mon team definitely puts you high.
Can we talk about the logo for a sec?
But you know, so it's based off the Baltimore Orioles.
I like the look of it.
It's pretty funny actually. The baseball team.
Pangorillas. The Baltimore Pangorillas.
Yeah, but so we have Tailwind, we have Trick Room, we have Bulk, we have Redirection, Koko Hitmonlee
Yeah,
is a
but
nice
then-
combo.
Decent counters to each type.
Yeah. I might drop it to a 7.5. I'm just not impressed with the offense on this team. That's like what I worry about the most.
So my brain is just blind and I can't find
Oh.
the duck.
The man's back.
Hello.
Actually, the more I look at it, this team is basically a monophysical team.
Yeah, Coco can go special.
I'm going down to a 7.
Ooh. Okay, but can one of you link me the duck so I can see it? Or link the
It's
stream
in the
that works as
drive.
well. Oh, the drive, my brain.
Right.
Yeah, I'll give it a 7.5.
All we've done without URM is Zach's team.
Yeah. Wait,
So
did
yeah,
Zach have the
buttons.
mono ghost?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't seen the team yet, so give me a
Oh wait,
And
we have to
for
go
current-
back. Somebody said that Runerigus got body press, so
So it has
Oh,
a rock at least.
that's back for the other one. But anyway, your review of a rating for the team we're currently on, or are you just gonna go with the average?
I'll go with the average because I
Alright,
can't find it.
7.8 to keep it. But this team looks very nice on paper. I do worry for the offense because I think it's all physical, but your type chart's fantastic, so
Mm.
we'll go with that. Alright, Team 10 is, by the owner, the worst team.
Let's just wait for the doctor. Oh, right.
And in my opinion, it's a really freaking good team.
Let's just save all the talking and give it 10s across the board.
I want to talk about it before I give the ranking, because I ended up dropping my rank of the last one really low, but there's Celesteela, there's a Lightning Rodmon, there's Rain. That's the beautiful combo right there.
They got Pangoro, so I'm happy.
Togepi the Goat, Trick Room to set up, Lurantis to finish out the Firewater Grass.
Imagine not calling the goat by his name.
Armaldo in Rain. You have a good mix of physical and special attackers. Your type chart is pretty good.
What team are we on now?
Eldritch Spectriers.
One week is a rock. And it's a 18, so that's not all.
Yeah, you're weak to rock, funny. Do we have any types to hit rock?
I mean, Maragalola gets some ground moves. Kingdra, Pelipper, get it.
And we have a raid
Steel
type.
type. Venus gets like fighting moves, like, you know, Focus Blast most. Pangoro gets fighting, so.
Like, we don't take rock moves, but we kill rock types.
Yeah.
That's the thing with this team. You can kill them, you just can't handle.
I just kill them faster than they kill you. It's really easy, you know?
Exactly.
Follow me Trick Room with a Reuniclus, and Reuniclus is stupid
If
powerful.
you want to deal with the rock types, just lead out Pelipper Kingdra. Easy.
Pelipper with Tailwind, Kingdra and Armaldo with Swift Swim. Most of this team, actually the team speed average is 51.
Yeah, it's the high speed.
Do they even have any? They don't have a weakness to grass, which I thought would have been perfect for Sapsip at Bufalon. Was that Bufalon or is that... Hang on.
It is Sapsipper Bufalon, you're right.
Okay.
I thought it was Armado. I just bit
So
blind.
it looks like this team wants to go into Trick Room or play in the
Yeah.
rain. Those are the two ways.
Yeah. So we had a Sand Trick Room team, and now we have a Rain Trick Room team.
Yes, but I like
Yes.
this one a lot more.
I like this one more as well.
Hmm.
So because I actually like all the bonds that are being used here.
Yeah, I think every mon on this team can be used, even Bufalon and Trick Room.
Bufalon, like, not that much, maybe, but it's still
Yeah,
okay.
Could be fun to see in our set. Just a Bufalon.
I mean, I think the Tailwind option's really poor on
Yeah, that's
Developer. So you're either gonna be like, this team is pretty offensive. It's either offensive in Rain or offensive in Trick Room. Celesteela can obviously play bulky if you want to go that route, but this team's extremely strong.
He is only one Trick Room though in the
If
unit.
this team
the
gets
rest of them get
into
it.
Trick Room and gets ahead, it's snowballs.
Yeah.
Real hard.
Yeah.
Lurantis snowballs, Celesteela snowballs.
Pangoro is very high rating.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm willing to go up to
That's
an
what I
8.5.
like to see.
The only thing
I
that's
don't
killing
think
me
that
is the
both are
fact
very
that
good.
the only thing that's killing me is we're going into Trick Room almost every game.
Yeah. I'm gonna say 8.
Yeah, I'll give it an 8 as well.
I'll give it an 8 too.
Okay.
Nice. A decent 8.1.
Yeah. Highest rated team, which I think is pretty accurate, is I'm a big fan
Wait.
of Brett's team.
Oh yeah.
Back in
Nick's
fact,
slightly
that's
below.
Alright. Next up.
This'll prove Bread Realm they should win this season.
Yeah. Alright. So another newcomer, we have ND and the Sweet Apple Gluttons.
What
Is
a
that
nice
three-
name.
This is another Trick Room team.
Yeah.
This is
At
a
least it
pure
looks like
Trick
it to
Room,
me.
and then Togedemaru Orlando I.
Oh,
Swooped Cray.
So, are we lacking a fire type?
I mean, there's a couple ones
Yes.
that get a fire move, but I don't think it's gonna be enough.
we got water, we got grass, but no fire.
He probably picked up Swoobad because it gets Tailwind, but it's...
This team doesn't, I think, use Tailwind as well.
I think it's not gonna use Tailwind, so I would rather than, you know, drop Swoobad and then pick up like the low-rated fire types, because there are a couple, you know.
So yeah, this is for sure a Trick Room team.
Yeah.
I guess you can play Togedemaru Landorus, but I still think you might be going into Trick Room with Primarina and Cresselia. I think it's funny that Cresselia is 85 base speed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
they got
funny.
decent fake out in Togedemaru, and they have Scraggy in a way, but
Yeah.
like I'm not really gonna count that.
Good Eviolite users with Type Null and Scraggy though.
Yeah, I really like Type Null. Type Null gets
Like,
a lot of like
Type Null with
different-
Eviolite is really bulky.
Type Node's cool and all, but I like Silvally a bit more.
Well, but this thing gets Eviolite, Substitute Swords Dance.
That actually does sound kind of fun.
Mhm.
And Lando I is very powerful with sheer force,
Yeah.
as we know. So, but I think we're just going into Trick Room. So if you have Imprisoned Trick Room at all, you're beating this team 9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
Because then you're gonna outpace and kill them. That's where I'm at.
Mhm.
But if there is no Imprisoned Trick Room, this team can
You should be fine.
very much snowball with like playing or almost like setting up with like Ferrothorn with Leech Seed or Type Null like I mentioned earlier.
He has some great bulk on this team.
A lot of bulk, yes.
Yeah.
And an Intimidate Mon to help out Primarina's defense stat.
Yeah.
That just requires you to bring Scraggy.
Which, I mean, Scraggy is not the worst.
Yeah,
It's not great, but
it's good enough.
yeah. So ranking wise, I think I'll give it a 6.5.
I was gonna think I was gonna go a little lower. I think I was gonna give it a 5.
I think I'll give it a 6. I think.
I'll do a 5.5.
And DJS.
He's on mute right now.
Rip. I do have to eat dinner in like 10 minutes though, so I'll miss the rest of it.
We'll be
So-
we're almost done with Ultra Ball.
Yeah, so I think I should be able to finish Ultra, but then I can't do Poke.
Alright. It's fine. Anyways. So for now we're gonna give him the average.
Yeah.
and we'll
Yes,
move on.
sir.
Alright, next up we have team number 12. Which is Saw and the Rocket City Cosmogs. Another new face to our league, but I've seen in several other leagues, so
Mhm.
they're pretty good. This team,
Ah,
first pick
Looks-
Michao. Interesting.
pretty solid first pick.
I
Looks
mean,
like a bit of a heavy.
Great fake out Mon gets quick guard, white guard, inner focus, so it can get faked out in itself.
Right. Also gets reckless, which is pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do lots of damage with
Ooh,
it. Does have
Regenerator.
125 attack.
Yeah, it's not gonna bring Regenerated though.
I didn't know it got it,
Probably
that's the
not.
thing.
Yeah, you probably don't bring that. I'm a little puzzled what we're doing here still.
Yeah, I think there's some solid mounts on the team, but the team, I mean, I kind of feel like it's all over the place. It could just be me.
Like we have like Marowak and like Sent to Scorch are good attackers, maybe in Trick Room. We have Tailwind with Corviknight, so maybe we can outpace that way, and with Latias.
Mm-hmm.
So Volley being every type is nice.
I got 3 Tailwind setters in
Corviknight,
Silvally,
Latias,
Corviknight,
and
and
wait, so
Latias.
Volley gets Tailwind?
Silvally gets Tailwind, yeah.
I don't think it got Tailwind, huh?
No,
I feel like
not
we'd see it-
anymore.
Yeah,
Not
I was gonna
anymore.
say,
Oh, it's a cut one.
We'd
Ah,
see
okay,
that a
never mind
lot
then.
more.
I believe we had it in Gen 7, but
Okay,
not now.
okay, that makes sense then. Okay, then it's still 2. Fake
Yeah,
out,
but-
not of
Napex?
streams.
Has anyone
Good
picked up
time.
Sylvalia and Naptex?
Nah, we're not talking about that now.
No, I'm just curious.
For fire, water, grass, yes. I mean, so you can substitute Sylvalia as a grass type for fire, water, grass, but like
Yeah.
fire and water type are Starmie and Santa Scorch, which could be better, but it's not bad months, but
Yeah. It's covered most of his weaknesses. He's got an overall +1 in Ghost. Oh, sorry, -1 in Ghost, so Zach will be happy.
Yeah.
I mean he has 2 resist though, but one is in Sylvalia, which is gonna be something else.
I mean, if we go by like, there's offense in what both game plans. The type chart looks okay, other than against ghosts. But all the ghost types are on one team anyway.
Yeah.
And you have
Yeah.
Sylvalia, which can clean up some weaknesses there. I guess it is part of the immune, but
Yeah.
it seems fine. Like, it looks like on paper, it like doesn't look that appealing to me, but I see a lot of potential with it. I see a lot
Yeah,
of merit. to the
definitely true.
team. I haven't used a lot of these mons. I guess that's where my bias comes from. But
No, like same here. Like I've used a couple, not all of them. Like I've used Aromatisse, which is a very good mon I feel, like sweet fill, so it can't get taunted.
yeah, I'm gonna
Mm.
give
That's
this-
like very nice about it. So that's like most of the time a guaranteed trick room. Like fake out can still throw
I'm
you
gonna
over,
give this
but
team a 6, and actually I'm gonna go back and give Bardo a higher score based on what these other teams are. I'm gonna put Bardo up to a 6.5.
fair enough. I'll give
Fair.
this team a 6 as well.
Hey, Yoram, you've had a history with Cursor, haven't you?
I've used it in 1 week.
Alright,
Such
Darden,
history.
we need a
Yeah.
ranking.
Yeah, I'll give it a 6 too, why not?
Alright.
Okay,
Is
I'm
it just
back.
me, or is there a white line in the middle
Wait,
of
is DJS back?
Yeah, he just said so.
Okay.
Give us a number. Just say something.
Well, everyone is getting 6, so I'll give it a 6.
Alright, good. And then
That's
I
huge.
went and moved Bardo up because I feel like Bardo's team is a lot better than this one.
What did I give Vardo?
You gave him a 6. But we'll go back through that anyway.
Yeah.
Alright. We have number 13. 2 more teams to go for Ultra Ball.
Oh yeah, there's only 14 teams, I forgot about that.
Yeah, so next we have Cheesy's team and the Jersey Slow Kings. And am I seeing only Trick Room teams today?
Yeah. There's a lot
I
of
mean,
them.
it won't...
That's a lot.
You could
of
always
Trick
skill
Room
swap
teams.
with a Rabombi.
I mean,
Yes, but that's essentially
is he
just
though?
a
It's
Trick
all
Room
wrong.
strategy.
It's all-
Yeah, sorry, my bad, I said the wrong move.
Yeah, so it does get Tailwind on Mandabus and Ribombi.
Yeah, but
Rabombi
Who's gonna
does not get
steal
Tailwind. There's no way
I-
Rabombi gets Tailwind.
I used to, so it might be a cut move then.
I think it had to be cut.
I
'cause
think
then
it
we'd
has
see
to be cut,
Rabombi
yeah.
be used because of Shield Dust.
Yeah, if otherwise it would have been used. Yeah, wait a second.
So
It was probably Gen 7 where it probably got it from.
Well, I mean, it would have only been Gen 7, if you think about that.
has tailwind, but it doesn't have anything to use tailwind.
Of course,
right,
gotcha.
so we're
Yeah, it
playing
got
a
it.
Trick Room.
It got it in Alter Sun and Moon.
And we have Torkoal, Stack Attacka, Komo, Araquanid, which are going to be our hitters and Trick Room, as well
Then
as
we got
tired
Executor.
after that.
Executor is Chlorophyll on. That's fun.
Mandabuzz being a Snarl, just really bulky Pokemon in general. Rabombi speed swapping to make like Torkoal's Eruption have tons of speed. And also that you can't get faked out because of Shield Dust, but I guess you have terrain anyway. Como is really nice with both the Iron Defense Body Press stuff as well as nice coverage and the Claim
Yeah.
for Soul.
And indeed, female is just great overall.
I like how like the diversity of the Trick Room setters as well. Like Executor, Duosion, Stack Attacka, all set Trick Room and are all different in their own way.
Hmm.
Wait, Duosion has 125 special attack?
Yeah, it has a
Yes,
save
sir.
Lord.
that's Unicus.
Yeah, so when there's Reuniclus, I think it's 125 as well. It's just
Yeah.
so it's very
It's
hard hitting, but
goes
like
up.
it's super slow, and the Reuniclus is like just a lot more bulky.
Well, it doesn't matter if you're bulky or not. If you can still spam E-Force, then you're fine.
Yeah. So how many E-Force does he have? The Ocean gets it, Executor should get it.
Really gets it.
Female gets it, I think that's it, right?
Yeah, 3 seconds.
Yeah, 3.
So that means also 3 dark and ghost weakness.
Yeah, so his ghost weakness is actually not that bad, because indeed the female, of course,
Yeah.
is
Also,
immune to it.
Mandibus can take
Mandibus
the
resists it, and
Yeah.
Jigglypuff is immune to it as well.
Yeah, but
His flying weakness is a bit more heavy, because the only resist he has is Staka, and then Arachnid is weak to it, Como is weak, Ribombee is weak, and Executor is weak to it.
Yeah.
Same thing with Poison, where it's only Staka being immune, and then Ribombee, Executor, and Jigglypuff being weak.
That being
Yeah.
said, it's still a pretty nice full.
Yeah,
like,
I think that's a
full
very nice
Trick Room
team.
or full Trick Room team. We've seen a lot of Trick Room teams though now.
Yeah, I don't. So it's gonna be fun, you know, if like the Trick Room teams are against each other. Like there's gotta be
Yeah.
times where the Trick Room team does not want to be in Trick Room.
I want to give this team the advantage in those matchups because of having Stack It Oracle, which is slower in Trick Room.
Yeah.
So like that's where my advantage sits. So I think this team has advantage over all those, and with that,
Yeah.
it gets the number 7.
For me, it gets a 6.5.
I'm giving it a 6.
so that's
Actually, no,
6.
because it's cheesy, he gets a 6.9.
Nice.
Special. He gets the 6.9. DJS, where you at?
I'll give it a 5.9 then.
Okay, 5.9.
Wow.
Balance it out.
Yeah. I like it
Or at
though.
least-
It has an advantage over the other Trick Room teams, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's true. Because S2 is the most slow ones. Is Staka the slowest? No, there's probably
Yeah,
a slower one. right?
Stacka is the slowest good one.
What is the slowest one?
I don't know. I just know it's the slowest.
Five
good one.
I think it's Shuckle. I want to say it's Shuckle.
Tapping.
Oh, Trapinch.
Jesus. Alright. Next up, we have the final team.
We have
Ilya.
Iliako.
And what
And
was
the
the
Springfield
team
Shenanigans.
Springfield
So,
Chidinch.
this coach has a lot to prove after kind of a blunder of a season last season.
Yeah.
And they have Torn
Double
Eye
Genish.
Lando T.
Double
And-
G.
Lele, Dracovish,
Shedinja.
Cortana, Selgor, talking about top heavy. And then they did draft their mascot, which is fun.
You,
So you
you
didn't get
said
Dust
top
Function
heavy?
yet,
This
but-
is an 8-mon team, I think. Carkle and Hatcher.
Yeah,
I'm a little
okay,
less
with more.
impressed
Yeah,
with,
okay,
but
fair enough.
Torn Eye giving
Kark-
Tailwind
yeah.
to all of these mons. A Selgor with Lele. The Selgor being
Yeah.
a burden.
Cortana being great. Dracovish, I mean, like, most of the time you see, like, something with, like, Dracovish, like, with Tailwind, like, it's gonna outspeed so many things. And it's just so scary.
Dracovish is fun. I can say that with a certainty. Dracovish is so fun to use.
I'm gonna see how he uses Morpeko, because I think Morpeko can be decent, I would say.
He's used more Pekko before.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It has the Electro Web stuff, or Aura Wheel, Parting Shot, Fake Out. Morpeko is actually really nice.
It gets out, but Aura will also boost speed.
He's a little rock weak, but, like, two of his rock weaknesses is, like, Shedinja, Carkle, and then the Selgor and Torn. So it's not
Yeah.
the worst.
But you have the best offensive, or some of the
Yeah.
best offensive mons for Rock.
Deal with it, yeah.
Fish,
Because Lando and Dracovish, yeah, they're gonna fuck the rock
It's-
up. Even Cortana's gonna do good against them.
You can use Earthquake next to Shedinja.
He does not actually.
Yes!
He actually does not have a mon that gets Trick Room, so that's interesting. He does face a Trick Room team.
Hatrim.
Boy, Julian, fix up your dock. Shedinja is not a pure bug type.
Hatron gets it.
Oh, unfortunate. Although it still shows that normal and fighting don't hit it.
So yeah. It doesn't show the other immunities.
Anyways,
There's some Regular.
I like
deck
this team a
stock.
lot. I think that you're gonna get faked out a lot, but
I was actually not one. Hatrim does not
I guess-
get Trick Room.
Lele gets Trick Room, I think.
I think it does.
Yeah, Lele gets Trick Room, I'm pretty sure. But
These are the two that don't show up properly.
This team will be
Lele
able
does
to
not
trick
get Trick Room.
Room.
anyways, I'm a big
Yeah,
fan
he
of
has.
this
He,
team.
but the lady also does not get Trick Room.
I thought Lele got Trick Room.
Lady does
I
not.
can fix this manually.
So there's
I'm
no
just
Trick
gonna show
Room.
up
Like
with
he
the wrong
doesn't want to
type
be
there.
Trick Room. It's like if you play against a Trick Room
fuck.
team, then it's nice to have.
Okay. I'm gonna give
Lele
Well,
does.
fix
I'll
it.
give it a
It's
7.
it. 6
There
and
we
a
go,
half.
should be fine now.
Wait, no, 7 as
Uh,
well. Just for the
ninja.
pure power.
Alright.
Someone check Shijinja's type now.
It still shows bug.
Yeah,
No, no, it says bug ghost. Never mind, you fixed it.
it's cool.
Cool. Doing this through mobile sucks ass.
Which team has the highest overall rating?
Well, we'll find that out after this.
Give it a 6.66.
6 points. Beautiful. 2/3.
Sin.
I like it.
You know what? I'll do the same. Wait, no. Just give me 6.9.
Oh lord. You guys drive me short.
No,
Okay.
averages is out. No,
Alright.
just look at their average. That's why.
Anyways, we have the final rankings now, right there, with the average scores. Oh, that's unfortunate. We put the 2 monotype teams last.
Who have
Who would have
Um,
predicted this?
Not me.
So yeah. If any of this is wrong, blame Garden. But
Oh, for Christ's sake.
this is where we see the division. The top 7 move on to the playoffs. So we're basing it off of our list.
Yeah. We'll put those playoff matches on there in a moment.
Yeah,
No
we'll
need
put
to
those
play the
playoff matches up now. No, just
Yep.
kidding. Anyways, yeah. So here is the Ultra Ball list. That's all I got for at least my take. Any of you guys thoughts on the list? Thoughts on the season? What you're excited to see?
Mono teams. I just want to
Trick Room.
see what they do. You know.
Yes, Trick Room as well.
And I was about to say, with so many Trick Rooms team running around, I just kind of, if their Trick Room teams actually face each other, like you have the full Trick Room with stack, like are they really, are they, then, you kind of don't want to get in Trick Rooms, like how are they going to solve that?
Yeah.
That's more it.
I can't
you can
wait to see the
also-
mod battles.
We have
I'll
lots
try
of
some so fast.
We literally got 2 in Ultra this time. Bardo
Yeah.
versus Zack and Zack versus DJS.
I do actually have to go now.
Alright, well,
Okay.
that's going to do it for our Ultra Ball power rankings. Thank you all so much for watching. And that's it. See ya.
Ta-da!